Hey y'all, welcome to Season 2, Episode 5 of HenLink. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Winifred.
I really love what you've done with your hair, Winnie. It suits you.
Girl, this is a lot of Aquanet. Don't be jealous.
Well, why don't you start us off with some anniversaries?
Of course. We had a few in September and October. Can you believe Daryl and Ron have both been with us for over 2 decades? I love it.
Holy moly. I really love the celebration of our Beyond the Building folks, too. Steve really went beyond the building, helping a woman in major medical distress while the ambulance came. And Brandon continues to really step up and was a great support to Ron while he was on vacay.
I've seen some new faces around here lately, too, especially out of Virginia Greens.
You have. Actually, Chris Davis, one of our project engineers working on that job, is joining us today to tell us about them and a few other things.
Well, let's celebrate some of the other new faces, and then we'll get them in here. You guys be sure and welcome all these wonderful new people. And I got to add here, too, Sarah, that it's pretty cool to have a girl back in the field.
It is.
You go, Ellie. I know your mama is proud.
Hey, Christopher, come on in.
Hey, Caroline. Hey, Heather.
Our names are Sarah and Winifred, but you can call me Winnie.
So, tell us all about the Virginia Greens project and your new crew.
Yeah, so Virginia Greens is located off of Battery Boulevard over in Quarter Path. It is a 14-acre site job where we're currently working on utilities, as well as a lot of cut-to-fills and stuff like that, and some big retaining walls. And we have enjoyed having Dennis and his crew out there helping us push that project along.
That's awesome, Christopher. Tell us about the ABC classes that you recently attended.
Yeah, so Joey and I attended an ABC class for submittals and closeout documents, which was very interesting. We learned a lot, especially about the closeouts, and just starting that process early to make the end of the job go a little bit smoother.
Awesome. What about the Microsoft project training that Ron ran?
Ron did a great job. That was very cool. I have been looking forward to learning a lot more about projects, and Ron was a great help with me expanding my knowledge on that.
Fabulous.
Thanks for joining us today.
We are so glad to hear that, Christopher. Thanks so much for coming in today. We really appreciate it, and we hope to have you join us again soon.
That was cool having him here.
Hey, that was our sponsor cut from the Greater Williamsburg Chamber of Commerce Oktoberfest celebration earlier this year, wasn't it?
It is, and it was a fun evening and a great event to sponsor. Something about hanging out at Busch Gardens is always a good time anyways. Kind of like hanging out at the Kingsmill Golf Course like several of our folks did at the Heritage Humane Society Golf Tournament on September 16th.
Neat.
I heard it was a fabulous turnout for all the fur babies.
I love it. I love it. There's been a lot of events happening lately. Good thing team building is so important to us. Steve and I were just talking about that the other day. Hey, Steve.
Oh, hey, Caroline.
So tell me why you think that team building is so important to our culture.
Oh, team building is a huge part of our culture. You all heard us say it before, work hard, play hard. Henderson Inc. is the way it is because of our people. A team that works well together is more productive, they care about each other's safety, and act like a family.
I totally agree. Thank you.
Team building certainly does make a difference. Did I hear you actually went out clay shooting with the guys?
I did, yes ma'am. I actually just drove the snack cart with Bruce. Thank you.
Imagine Bruce on the snack cart.
He was great. But we did have 2 groups, actually 3 groups that went out to the Ramka clay shooting event the other day.
That's awesome. I almost forgot about the oyster roast too. Those things are so tasty.
It was a great time. We really love having team building events and just some social time for everybody to get to know each other. We also did a training and motivational session with Todd Durkin at the beginning of September. That was a great evening, and we all learned a lot.
All of this team building and stuff, and we still managed to get so many great projects done.
Absolutely.
I even heard that we had a team building lunch at HomeSense.
We did, yep. Back on October 6th, I believe, Safety Dave did a burger and hot dog lunch out at HomeSense, which is in Newport News, and that project is fixing to wrap up here in the next few weeks.
Wrapping up. It's hard to believe we are close to wrapping up 2022. There's always so much to do in that last quarter, but I think everyone's favorite thing is our woodcut, and that's coming around the corner. I know Dave is working hard on that breakfast menu, And if there was ever a team building event to go down in history, it is that one.
Also, let's not forget our Henderson Fall Festival that's just around the corner.
I'm so excited.
Nice. Well, y'all, that's a wrap on season 2, episode 5. One more, and then we'll keep our fingers crossed we get renewed for season 3.
Somebody is bound to pick us up.
You are right, woman.
That is a true statement, Sarah. But I am very magical and have great hocus pocus powers. Want to see?
No, Winnie, I don't. But do you have any idea where Mary went?
I don't.
Here I am.
Whee!
I put a spell on you.